Hello, my darlings. It's ALB in Whisperland here. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Hope that you're all doing fantastically this evening. I have something fabulous to show you. So I just got something in the mail that I ordered not too long ago, and I'm just over the moon, fantastically excited. And I couldn't help but think to myself, this is something my wonderful ASMR viewers would appreciate the same way that I appreciate it, because I know that you all love so many of the same things that I do, like children's storybooks and fairy tales from our childhoods, but also wonderful fashion. Who doesn't love those two things in combination? Right in the middle of that Venn diagram is my happy place, that's for sure. And I also, in doing this video, get the opportunity to talk about one of my favorite illustrators, so that's also a treat for me. And maybe I can introduce you to her work too if you haven't heard of her before. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you my new Wizard of Oz dress from Kitschy Witch. Now, Kitschy Witch is a fantastic artist. Her real name is Stephanie Buscema. And if you are into Disney, if you are into collector toys, such as things produced by Kid Robot, like Dunnies, vinyl toys, things like that, you've almost definitely seen her work before, especially at Disney. She has done lots of work with lots of different high-profile clients, but most of my favorite pieces from her are her original designs and work. And I'll definitely put a link to her Instagram and all of these things in the description so that you can check out her wonderful work as well. She is, on top of being an illustrator, a lover of Halloween and spooky things, but she is very clearly influenced by like little golden books and 50s, 60s kitsch, hence the name Kitschy Witch, of course. It's very evident in her work, and she shares lots of pictures on her personal Instagram as well of her studio, which I love to look at because she just has a great Halloween collection. Lots of fantastic, like almost impossible to find Halloween goodies that I'm envious of in the best way. I just love looking at her beautiful pictures and admiring them. It's so fun for me. So all this to say, the great thing about Stephanie Buscema's work that she sells under the name Kitschy Witch Designs is that she hand paints and illustrates with old-fashioned traditional tools. I don't want to speak for her, but I'm pretty sure everything that you see in terms of textiles, like you can buy dresses, skirts, shirts, I think too, from her. She has jewelry, enamel pins, all kinds of things, scarves, wallets. They're all made from designs that she hand illustrates with paint and, you know, all that good stuff. It's fascinating to watch, not necessarily watch, but to see her behind the scenes process of how everything gets made. And it's so interesting to me, especially as an illustrator and someone who is very interested in product design and how all that happens. I won't sit here and pretend to know a ton about it. I'm not an expert, but I am an aficionado in that I am fascinated in learning more and more as much as I can. So I'm going to show you, first off, a little postcard that came with my order, and then I'm going to show you the dress itself, which is its own beautiful masterpiece. So this is the little postcard that came in the box with my dress. It's very cute, as you can see. It also came with a little, I think 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inch button with the Kitschy Witch logo design, which is so cool. It says Kitschy Witch Designs by Stephanie Buscema. Thank you for shopping with Kitschy Witch Designs. Each item is carefully curated and crafted with the utmost love and care. I appreciate your business and hope you love your new purchase. And then it says Witchcrafted in the USA, kitschywitchdesigns.com. And this is like a little postcard. It's glossy on one side. Makes lovely good tapping sounds. And on the other side, it's a postcard. So it's not glossy on this side. It's meant to have something written. And then this is the little button, which I'm not sure if I'll wear so much as maybe put on a cork board or something like that, just as a little display. Although now that I think about it, and now that I'm saying it out loud to you, it could go really cute with like a Halloween outfit, I feel, maybe. So I just thought this was a really cute little thing. So my dress that I'm about to show you, I spent so much time trying to decide if I wanted to get the skirt or the dress from this collection. This was my first purchase from Kitschy Witch, although I've been following her for a while. But as soon as she started posting previews and sort of sneak peeks of this collection, I was like freaking out. I sent it to like so many of my close friends. I was like, oh my goodness, a Wizard of Oz collection. Like, I love it. I love it so much. Especially because even in like J fashion scenes, there are a lot of fairy tales that get clothing collections based around them. Like Alice in Wonderland, there's a million billion things, which I'm grateful for, but you don't really see a lot of Wizard of Oz stuff, more so in a way that is Wizard of Oz books, merchandise. And that's what I was so excited about with this collection. So many of my favorite characters like TikTok from Return to Oz and Princess Ozma and characters from the books. I'm not like the most diehard Wizard of Oz fans. Like I couldn't recite things to you from the book, not like I can with The Lord of the Rings. But I do love it very much. And I especially was super obsessed with the Return to Oz movie as a child. That was my favorite. It was weird to watch it back as an adult recently, because I was like, this is kind of a weird movie. If you've never seen it before, maybe October would be a great time to watch it. It technically is a children's movie, but it's very spooky and very weird. But I loved it so much. And the main actress who plays Dorothy is actually the lead from the movie The Craft as an adult. So that's kind of a cool little connection. The Craft is another great movie to watch during October, of course. But anyway, all this to say, there are characters from Return to Oz. They're from the books, and they're in this dress, and they were part of the previews that she was posting. And I was really happy because she posted some previews a couple weeks before the actual collection launched. So I had some time to think about what I wanted to get. And I decided to get the dress. Let me go grab that and we can look at it together. So I've just got this on a hanger right now because it's the easiest for me to hold it. Look at this dress. There is so much about this that I want to show you. So first off, this is like something like 97% cotton. It's really beautiful fabric. I think it's like 3% spandex or something. It does have a little bit of a stretch, but not too much. I was kind of between sizes, and I decided to go for the size up because I always figure, okay, you can do a belt if it's a little too big, but it's kind of harder to make it bigger if it's too small. So I try to size up. I want to point out to you this super cute tag. The tag says Kitschy Witch Designs by Stephanie Buscema, Witchcrafted in the USA. And then similarly, this is the little tag. Now this says dry clean only. I don't know that I'm gonna listen to that. I probably should, but I tend to instead with dry clean only items, depending on what it is, because some things you do have to dry clean them. Because it's an all cotton dress, to be honest, I'm probably going to hand wash it and then hang it to dry. But that's my own personal choice. I'm not telling any of you that you should do that. That's just what I'm going to do with this dress because I know how to hand wash things, and I actually have a video that you can watch on this channel that also is about hand washing clothing. Anywho, so it's beautifully made. My favorite part of this dress is this beautiful little sort of bow or necktie at the front. It's got this gorgeous collar that kind of sits on top of the dress, and then these little ties go through a loop here, and you can take them out if you want to, like they're not glued or stitched or anything like that into place, so that's kind of nice. Let's talk about the gorgeous color of this dress, which is a lovely green with kind of a more emerald green detailing. The amazing thing about this is that it has so many different characters on it, and each one of these little characters was its own mini illustration painting that Stephanie then turned into a fabric and had that fabric printed, and then she took the printed fabric and had it made into dresses. Isn't that amazing? Like, I always know with printed fabrics that that's how it's done, but you know, actually thinking about painting each one of these individual designs is like, wow, that's a lot of work. So of course we have the Emerald City. And look at this. Aren't these so cute? Do you recognize this little guy right here? It's a flying monkey. He's so cute. And then right here at the waist, there's a little bit of the Tin Man. You can kind of see him. He needs his oil can. I really love the colors of this dress. Like, it does feature green as a key color, which I thought would go pretty well with my hair, this sort of pastel green. But there's also some oranges and some yellows and a little bit of like blue and just sort of an off yellow. So there's a lot to pull in from this. And this was part of the reason that I decided to get it. I was like, okay, you can accessorize a dress like this so many ways because of all the different colors. You could pull out the oranges and make it kind of Halloween-y. You know, there's a scarecrow on it. Or, you know, you could do kind of a springtime thing because these are like kind of springtimey colors. It's all about how you accessorize it, right? So it is a little bit hard for me to show you this right here in the pose I'm in right now, what the fit of this dress is like. But it is full. It's about mid-calf length on me, and I'm 5'2". So, you know, it might be shorter on you or longer depending on your height. But it's got a fitted waist as well. And then there's a zipper up the side under the armpit. Amazing, right? I'm going to try to find some of my favorite little illustrations to show you my favorite little guys on the print. Let's see. Okay, well, first of all, there's Jack right here. And he's so cute. He's from Return to Oz as well. And I realized that earlier I said one of the illustrations was the Emerald City, and it wasn't. It was a specific castle. The Emerald City is somewhere else on here. There's the Cowardly Lion. And you'll also notice there's a whole bunch of poppies on this dress because, of course, the field of poppies. I hope you can see her. This is Princess Ozma. Isn't she so cute? Even as a little girl, I loved Princess Ozma's, it's sort of like a tiara and sort of like a headband, the way she wears it, with the little Oz symbol. We have the hot air balloon right here. Tin Man again. There. That's the Emerald City right there. Beautiful. Oh, precious TikTok. I love him. Look at how cute he is. I love you, TikTok. You're so cute. So many little buddies on here. Here's another good one. This is a little corncob house. And this is the key to Oz. Very important. Oh, there's Bellina. Bellina, the little chicken. I love her. She's so good. So as I said, when the collection was launched, I was trying to decide whether I wanted to get the skirt or the dress. And lately I haven't been wearing skirts as much, like separates, like a skirt and a top. I've been either wearing like trousers and a top or a dress. So I decided to get the dress. The price range for these dresses and all of the dresses on Stephanie's site is anywhere between $100 and like I think $160. Now for me, that's a lot of money, you know, like that's real money. That's an expensive item. So I couldn't get both the skirt and the dress. However, I 100% feel that these are worth the money, especially when you consider the fact that like those prices are comparable to any dress or skirt retailer, especially like vintage reproduction retailers like Unique Vintage, Pinup Girl Clothing, like any of those. That's a comparable price to this. And Kitschy Witch Designs is not a company. It's one person having her own artwork printed on fabric and then having that made right here, you know. I shouldn't say here. It's made in the USA. So I guess here in, you know, a North America concept. That's not a cheap thing to do. So I really wanted to stress to you, and I guess to myself, that having products made as a single person versus what it would cost a company to make something like that, that's a very, very, very different thing. So all that considered, her stuff is priced incredibly reasonably to me, and they're collector items. A lot of her stuff in the Wizard of Oz collection, like I had a little alarm set for when it was going on sale, and I jumped on it as soon as it was launched and got my dress, which I was so happy about. But a lot of the stuff in the Wizard of Oz collection sold out right away. But there are still a bunch of pieces, so you should definitely check them out. I'm a really big fan of her stuff, so I was really excited to be able to get this dress, and I know that I'm going to wear it in a million different ways because it's got so many great colors in it. So I'm now going to try this on, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on its own, as well as with, I think I'm going to put like a cardigan or something like that with it, just so that we can kind of get a little impression of what it would look like accessorized. Although, to be honest, I already know that I want to wear it with an orange cardigan, and I don't have an orange cardigan yet. So we can just, we'll imagine that I have one for now. And then when I actually get it, I'll have to post a photo here in the community tab. So let's go ahead and try this on. So here I am in the Welcome to Oz Rosaline dress. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, this is a size small. I'm kind of in between sizes with these dresses. It is a little bit big on me, as you can kind of see in the waist there, but I think I could easily just wear a belt and it would be fine. And when I do wear a cardigan, it's really, you can't tell at all that it's a little too big. So I would rather have it be a little bit too big and maybe get it taken in than have it be too tight and be uncomfortable, you know. I don't know that I would necessarily wear my hair and makeup like this for this dress. I think an updo would be cuter, especially with like some little faux bangs or something. But I felt so cute wearing this. I just love it. So here I'm trying the eggplant kind of purplish cardigan I have on with the dress. I really do think maybe a yellow or orange would look better, but you know, this is what I have on hand at the time. This cardigan is from Unique Vintage, in case anyone is curious. So you can see it cinches the waist a little bit, but also it really changes the mood of this dress. It can make it look a little bit more casual or a little bit more fancy, depending on how it's accessorized, and jewelry and hairstyle all factors into something like that. So I do really love this dress so much. I want to take a second and do a little more up close of the fabric on this one because I just adore it. I really like the sounds that fabric like this makes. It's like a really heavy duty fabric, but it's still soft, you know. Yesterday when I took it out of the box, I hung it up and gave it a good steam with my little steamer, and it's stayed so nice, like even since then. It's not got any wrinkles in it now, and it just looks so gorgeous. So I'm really happy and excited to wear it out and about in the world. Or oot and about for my fellow Canadians. Sometimes I get comments from y'all saying that you pick up my Canadian accent and certain things I say. So sometimes I'll just let it sneak out a little more than usual because I know that you like it. Sometimes it totally is accidental though, it can't be helped. Thank you all so much for checking this video out. I hope that you like the dress and seeing all the beautiful details of it. I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now. Say hi. Dawn's been whining outside the whole time I was making this, so. Hi, what's that? Oh, don't put your Don't put your face on the mic, baby. I know. You're such a good girl. Just wanted to say a little hello. Bye, everyone.